Look at this hippopotamus coming out of here. We are sneaking down to see if we can catch a glimpse of the new calves. I've seen a lot of channels on YouTube have friendly cows. Mine are nice, but not necessarily friendly. Like, we know each other, but we don't hang out. So she's the one that lost her calf. The heifer is not bred yet, so we only have 2 calves this year. See, they're not real happy with me showing up. They're just now bringing them down. They've been in the woods for 5 or 6 days. They tend to go back there, have them, and then when they feel comfortable, when everything is like okay, they'll begin to bring them down and feed. You can see we got a white baby. That's one out of the Charolais mix there. You can just see it getting up. We can creep around. There's a little black one. Both are out of a black Angus bull, but Red Tag is a black Angus cow, and Buttermilk, the mother here, is a Charolais Angus mix. Can we get close enough to see these babies? You can tell, see when they dip their head like that, they're saying, go away, we're not happy. Well, that white one's adorable. The black calf is a little bull calf. But I don't know what the white one is. She just brought that down last night. So this is really the first time I've seen it. But yeah, they don't want nothing to do with me. We just had a steer come back from the processor, so I'm probably not going to keep either of these. We're just not going to need to meet. Although if that's a heifer, that would be 3rd generation of those white cows. Charolais Angus mix. I may keep her. Well, we've disturbed the mothers and the babies enough. Let me take you over here real quick and I'll give you a garden update. So it was finally dry enough in the garden yesterday I could get some work done. The corn and the beans are up enough now that I can run the little rototiller. So that made everything a lot easier. Not looking bad. The beans have a little bit of bug damage, but they grow so fast that typically the bugs really can't keep up with them. So if it looks like it's going to be a problem, I'll spray them, but otherwise they're okay. The other thing yesterday I did was stake all these tomatoes. You can see there's quite a bit. They're not tied up yet. They're just not big enough to require it, but another 4 or 5 inches in height, I'll give them their first tie up. And then peppers here. Nothing here. You can't really see, well, you can kind of see it. We had 2 rows of popcorn make it. There was 1 more row here, but it was just too drowned out, too close to the tomatoes anyway, so I just tilled that under. But when it comes to popcorn, a little bit goes a long way. If these 2 rows make it, that's like a year or more worth of popcorn. And then all the tomatoes here are basketed. These peppers are not basketed, but they don't need it, won't need it. The only thing I haven't quite figured out is what I'm going to do with mulching these. If I'm going to try to find a way maybe to put plastic on either side of them or something. And then this whole area here is still open. I may go to the local feed store and buy a bunch of field peas like I did a couple of years ago and just fill it with field peas because they're good for the soil. They'll add nitrogen to it, and then in the fall I'll just turn them under. But I really don't have anything else here that I want to plant. But who knows, when you go to the farm store, sometimes seeds are tempting and you suddenly have an idea. Oh yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll plant a bunch of X or Y. But right now this is still open. Probably a little bit wet to till it yet, but if it doesn't rain until Wednesday, I should be able to get the rest of that planted. Alright, thanks for watching this quick update video. I'll see you again soon. Good girl. You stayed up here. You didn't want to bother those calves, did you? Good girl. That's what good girls do. Bless you.